From the Iron Range down to the Prairie Lands, over to Lakes Country, south to the Twin Cities, and back up the North Shore, the game of basketball has always been more than just a game in Minnesota. We are just moments away from unveiling the seeds for the boys' 7th and 8th grade 35th annual MYAS Grade State Basketball Championships. What began in 1991 with just 22 teams has grown into something extraordinary. This year we're celebrating a record-breaking competition with 678 girls teams and over 1,100 boys teams competing for the coveted grade state championship. These teams, representing communities from across Minnesota, have been carefully seeded into their respective tiers by the participating coaches, solidifying the MYAS Grade State Basketball Championships as one of the largest youth basketball tournaments in the nation. And you won't miss a moment. Catch hundreds of live games streaming on MYAS.tv. Our selection shows are brought to you by Raising Cane's.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on getting it right every time. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Skip the line and order with our app or online.
Welcome, basketball fans, to the official selection show for the MYAS Grade State 8th grade boys youth basketball tournament. The brackets are set, the teams are ready, and the road to the championship begins now. Let's introduce the top 4 seeds in each tier, beginning with Tier 1. Coming in at number 4, we have Blaine and Navy, known for their relentless hustle and strong defense. At 3, we have Osseo Maple Grove 1, a well-rounded team with sharpshooters. At 2, we have Park Center 1, a well-rounded team with the skills to go deep in this tournament. At the very top of tier number 1, we have none other than Eastview Blue. They're dominant on both ends of the court. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Moving to Tier 2, we have at 4, Elk River Black, defensive specialists with impressive rebounding. At 3, we have Wayzata 2, known for their precision passing. At 2, we have St. Louis Park Orange. They're aggressive and efficient scorers. At 1, we have Rosemount Navy, a powerhouse with excellent court awareness. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Going to Tier 3, we have at 4, Sartell Blue. Their great teamwork and fast breaks make them hard to keep up with. At 3, we have Minnetonka A. They have sharpshooters and quick ball movement. At 2, we have Chanhassen Blue. They have solid defense and clutch playmaking abilities. At 1, we have Lakeville South Cardinal. Dominant post play and speed define this team. Here are the remaining teams in the field. At Tier 4, we have at 4, Rochester Century Navy. They're tenacious defenders. Watch out for them. At 3, we have Rochester Mayo Gold. They're a high-scoring offense with a relentless defense. At 2, we have Two Rivers Gold. Precision passing and a quick pace make this team hard to stop. At 1, we have Minneapolis Lakers Gold, a dynamic and well-coached squad. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Moving to Tier 5, we have at 4, Piers. They're strong in rebounds and teamwork. At 3, we have Rockford Green. They have tough defense with an offense that doesn't quit. At 2, we have Chaska B. They're skilled in perimeter shooting, making them a threat from anywhere. At 1, we have Apple Valley White. They're a cohesive and strategic team. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Moving to Tier 6, we have at 4, Rogers Blue, a defensive juggernaut that grinds down opponents and controls the tempo. At 3, we have Herbantown. They're a quick and aggressive team. At 2, we have Elk River Red, a team that has battled all season long and is ready to prove they belong at the top. At 1, we have the one and only St. Louis Park Black. They are excellent ball handlers and they move the ball in transition. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Moving to Tier 7, at 4, we have Hutchinson Gold. They have strong fundamentals. They know how to play the game. At 3, we have Moundsview White. They have solid teamwork and unity. At 2, we have Eastfield Silver. Their high basketball IQ helps them outsmart opponents. At 1, at the very top of Tier 7, we have Bloomington Kennedy Blue, a gritty, hard-nosed team that thrives in close games. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Moving to Tier 8, we have at 4, Minneapolis Lakers Blue. They're tenacious defenders, and they know how to score a bucket or two. At 3, we have Hopkins Silver. They have a great passing game. At 2, we have Waconia White. They're a smart and efficient basketball team. At number 1, we have Cottage Grove White, a well-coached group with great teamwork. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Going to Tier 9, we have at 4, Minnetonka 3 Blue. They're a focused and driven team looking to prove themselves in this tournament. At 3, we have Two Rivers Red. They're a strong perimeter shooting team. They could score from anywhere. At 2, we have Faribault. They have hustle and heart. Look out for them. And at the top of Tier 9, we have Prior Lake Silver. They're dominant in the paint. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Going to Tier 10, we have at 4, Armstrong Blue. They have great defense, and their offense always plays unselfish. At 3, we have Alexandria Black. Their great ball movement and backdoor cuts make them hard to guard. At 2, we have Eastridge Gray, a squad that plays with relentless energy. At number 1, at the top of Tier 10, we have White Bear Lake Black. They are defined by consistency and efficiency. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Going to Tier 11, we have at 4, Eastridge C White. They're an agile and aggressive team. At 3, we have St. Louis Park White. Their precision and execution make them fun to watch. At 2, we have Egan 2. They have quick transitions and a way to get around their opponents. At 1, we have Richfield C. They're an experienced and poised team looking to make a deep run this year. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Going to Tier 12, we have at 4, Eden Prairie 4. They're a passionate and physical team that wants to win every game. At 3, we have Farmington White. They play disciplined, unselfish basketball. At 2, we have St. Michael Albertville White. They have a solid perimeter game and a way to get around their opponents. At 1, we have White Bear Lake White. They're a hard-working and scrappy young team. Here are the remaining teams in the field. Going to Tier 13, we have at 4, Owatonna Silver. They grab every rebound and make sure nothing's easy. At 3, we have Northfield Gold. They're a skilled perimeter team with great playmakers. At 2, we have Rochester Century Silver. Their aggressive defense makes them hard to stay in the game with. At 1, we have Rochester Jam Black. They combined a balanced offense with defense, making them the leaders in Tier 13. Here are the remaining teams in the field. The matchups are set, the energy is high, and the road to the championship is about to begin. Which teams will rise to the challenge? Who will come out on top? We're about to find out. Let's get ready for an incredible tournament.